Hi everyone, and welcome to a video, vinyl finds of all kinds, which of course means no Beatles in this batch, okay? And I'm very excited because I got a lot of records that are interesting to me, but also in the beginning what I'm going to show you I think is going to be quite a surprise. Even was a surprise to me that I went this route. But I'm going to explain it to you how I got to this route, what I'm talking about. By the way, stick around at the very end. I've got some picture sleeves, 45s, and things to show you. Okay, the beginning. Here it is. I recently made a rant video. If you look, you'll see a rant video that I made, the most recent one. Just go back a video or two or three, whatever it is, and you'll see a new Rant Sid Mayo video. And there was a song that I wanted to use for that video. Okay, and the song was a song called I've Gotta Be Me, made famous by Sammy Davis Jr. I always liked that song. And I went right out and I picked up a used CD where I could find it so that I could make my video with using that song. I wanted to put it in the song. So here it is. I found this, a CD, the Definitive Collection, Sammy Davis Jr. And I really bought this just to get the one song, I've Gotta Be Me. And, you know, I used the song, I made the video. And I don't have, the disc is in the car, so I'll just show you a little bit of the inside here. And when I played this disc, I played more songs, like I always knew the 1972 #1 hit, The Candyman, which, you know, I was a kid then, so it was a fitting song that worked for me. And I actually liked The Candyman. And then I played a song I totally forgot about, Keep Your Eye on the Sparrow, the theme from the Beretta TV cop show with Robert Blake. And oh, that brought back memories. I always loved that theme song. Remember the days when they had shows where they actually had theme songs? Weren't they great? What happened? What happened to everything today? Anyway, so I played the rest of the CD, and I was loving every song. And what I realized was I really liked Sammy's voice, and I think I am going to start, ready for this, a Sammy Davis Jr. music collection, or record collection, CD collection. So I went right out and I found a few Sammy Davis Jr. albums on vinyl. First one I'm going to show you is, very fittingly, I've Gotta Be Me, Sammy Davis Jr. You know, really a cheesy cover on this one, but I went ahead and I picked it up dirt cheap. And the store had a couple of other Sammy Davis Jr. albums in there. And this one here is called Sammy Davis Jr. Belts the Best of Broadway. I love the guy's voice. And I tell you, man, he really rivals Frank Sinatra and maybe Dean Martin. And, wow, I wonder, I'm just as an experiment, because I'm seeing how much I will enjoy from Sammy. And those of you out there that like Sammy Davis Jr., tell me what you think. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Whatever. There we go. This one I'm not so sure about. Sammy Davis Jr. sings the entire set of hits from Dr. Dolittle. You know, Dr. Dolittle, all I really know is If I Could Talk to the Animals or something like that. So I really don't know, you know, the songs, but I went for this one. That's the one I'm not too sure about. Okay, so that's Sammy, okay? And I mean it, baby. Okay, and Billy Crystal, remember him? Saturday Night Live. Okay, here's an album I was looking for a long time. This is a very common album. At least it's very common in my neck of the woods. I don't know about yours, but what is uncommon is to find this in the shrink wrap with the hype sticker. And it's Pat Benatar, the first album, which is called In the Heat of the Night. I think this is the first album. And there it is in the shrink, and it also says contains the powerful rocker, Heartbreaker. I love the way it builds that, the powerful rocker, Heartbreaker. I want to get a pretty complete Pat Benatar album collection, and I'm trying to get them. I can get them. We can always get them, but the question is get them like this. And that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Now, we recently lost a member of the Four Seasons. He was 92 years old and just passed away. And it just so happens I've been getting into the Four Seasons right around that time. I even made a video talking about Bob Gaudio, who was the unsung hero and writer of so many Four Seasons songs. But I picked up some Four Seasons albums. Look at this beautiful one in the shrink. Is that nice? Looking Back. Oh, it's a beautiful cover. And in the shrink. And going to be interested to check out some of those songs. Excuse the chair. By the way, my chair is squeaking. The chair is finished. I've had this chair for like 10 years or something like that. And we have a new chair ordered. It's going to be coming shipped sometime in a week or two. So, continuing right along with the Four Seasons, Frankie Valley and the Four Seasons, you know, this one, which is the Gold Vault of Hits. I have this one already. I have it in stereo. I wanted this one because it has the monaural version. Okay, and this is a really good album with a lot of great hits on it. And I have memories of this one when I was like 3 or 4 years old. I remember my dad had this and he played it. And I fell in love with Let's Hang On at like the age of 3, you know. And there you go. Okay, here's a Four Seasons album that I don't think I've ever seen. Or if I did, it must have just like passed me by and I didn't really pay much attention to it. The Four Seasons sing big hits by Burt Bacharach, Hal David, and Bob Dylan. And I never come across this one. You know, this is pretty incredible. And how nice is that? But the thing about this one is it has that song where they call themselves the Wonder Who. And you know I hate that version of that song, the Bob Dylan song, Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. Don't think twice, it's all right. Do think twice, it's not all right. No, I made a video about that. Not one of my favorite cover songs at all. It's one of my most despised covers. But anyway, it's on the album. The last album I'm going to show you before I get to the 7-inch records is another Mamas and Papas record. And this, again, I got this because it was in such great shape. What is the name of the record, though? The Mamas and Papas. Is it just called the Mamas and Papas? I don't know. Or their names may be on the top. That's why I don't know what it's called. This is mono and the shrink. And the reason I got it, even though it's, you know, it's kind of a little later pressing, is because, yeah, it was the mono version, rare mono. And that's why I got it. All right, so only on this record, there's really nothing on here really that I'm thrilled about. Even the song I Saw Her Again, which is kind of the hit song on here, I never really cared for that song too much. So what can I tell you? All right, now we're going to show you the 7-inch records. And we're going to start off with the King, Elvis Presley. This is an upgrade. This is Hard-Headed Woman picture sleeve. And this is really nice shape. I'm noticing there's a kind of a crease that I didn't see originally, but look, this is in pretty good shape for a 45 sleeve of this vintage. It has Don't Ask Me Why on the B-side. Hard-Headed Woman, one of his best singles. And I love the saxophone solo. I love horns in my music. I love sax. I really don't care what anybody says about that. I like it. Here's a sleeve that's not in such great condition, but it's Puppy Love by Paul Anka. I like some other Paul Anka hits, and this is nice to have. Here's a very strange one. Remember Tony Orlando of Tony Orlando and Dawn? He's got a little pop song here that I liked, that I heard, and it's called Bless You. And look at that. Would you believe that was the guy who sang Tie a Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree? Well, that's him. Okay. So, Am I the Guy and Bless You on Epic Records. Ta-da, ta-da, that way it's better. And somewhere I have an album with this on it, okay? And the last thing I want to show, I'm not sure if I have this already. I may have it, but it was only $3, so I said if I don't have it, I'll get it again. It's a Johnny Mathis EP, and what's really good about this one is that all 4 songs here I really like, okay? There you go. It's Not For Me to Say, Wonderful, Wonderful, Chances Are, and the 12th of Never. Love all 4 of those songs. So there it is, over and out. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm really excited about the Sammy Davis Jr. discovery. I really hope that I'm going to like most of what I hear from him, because what I'm digging is his singing voice. I'm enjoying the way he sings, and therefore almost anything I've heard I like. We'll see how that goes. Thank you, everyone. Have a good one.